So let's talk about Neville Goddard. When I manifested my soulmate, as I titled my ebook, but when I attracted the relationship that I wanted and didn't even know if I could have, when I did that, I had not read anything specifically by Neville Goddard. I had heard his name only through the quotes that were referenced in The Secret, but I didn't read about his methods or his teachings, and therefore when I dove deeply into the law of attraction after that, and when I realized that, oh wow, this stuff works and amazingly and simply, I eventually, of course, he was one of the teachers that I began researching. And when I first really read his work and listened to his work, I realized that what he teaches is exactly what I did, and what I had done to attract this relationship is a collection of things and exercises that I just intuitively was drawn to, and things that just came to me that I thought, I'd like to do this, I'd like to feel this way, I'd like to do it this time of the day, whatever. And I didn't have any solid rules. I took things from here and there, and I just did whatever felt good to me to align with the relationship vibrationally. And when I heard Neville's teachings and when I read them, I realized that I did exactly what Neville teaches. I just didn't know that it was Neville's teachings. And this is really important because it is easy and common. I'm saying through observation, it doesn't have to be at all, for people to overcomplicate this whole manifesting process and to make it this thing of like, oh my gosh, am I thinking the wrong thing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Because it hasn't happened yet. I've been feeling good and I still don't see it showing up. I still don't see this person here. I am aware this person's not with me yet. I feel alone. I'm not in that relationship yet. But I'm feeling good overall. And there are moments where I'm visualizing, but all these questions that you're asking when your desire has not physically manifested yet, they're all reflections of the fact that it has not manifested yet. If you quit trying to explain how your desire has not manifested yet, then it has a chance to manifest. And sometimes people ask, almost always people ask, well, how long will it take? How long should I give it? And it's not ever about how long should I give it. It's about you just do it. You just do it. You just assume the state of it being done. No matter how ridiculous it seems to other people, they probably won't even know about it if you don't share it. There's no real reason to share what you're creating in your life with other people, because they will see it. They'll when the results show up, they'll know. So it's not about keeping secrets. It's just about, it's your personal journey. If there's something you want to manifest, it's not even like if you're seeing it as a big thing to manifest that you should keep a secret, then or so big that you should share with other people, then it's probably not going to manifest as quickly, because when you see things as too big, it takes longer. That's just how it is. You see it as a big thing, but it's really not. Abraham says a castle is no harder to create than a button is to create. So when you stop paying attention to the fact that what you want to manifest is not there yet, then it finally has a chance to show up, because everything is in the now. If you're complaining about how, but it wasn't there in the past, but I'm visualizing that it's here now, and then you stop visualizing, you think, oh yeah, in the past it was so sad when I didn't have this, but I'm thinking it was in the past, so why isn't it manifesting now? When you're focused on the past, you're bringing it into your present. So my point in all of this is, we don't have to worry about any of those things. We don't have to ask me or anybody else about why hasn't it happened yet. If you're asking why hasn't it happened yet, it's because you have not accepted that it has happened. You need to accept that on some level it has happened, and it has. If it happened in your mind, if it happened in your imagination, that it has happened. And do not acknowledge at all that it has not happened. Yeah, you're gonna feel a little crazy sometimes, but it's gonna be really for a short time that you feel crazy, because you're gonna feel really, really good when you really accepted that inside yourself, and you're just gonna feel really excited, because you know that soon other people are gonna know too, just from actually seeing that it happen, not from saying, well, I'm gonna manifest this, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that. No, you don't have to say any of that, because they're gonna see it soon. So that's basically Neville's teaching. It's about assuming the state of it already being done and enjoying it, enjoying the fact that it's already done. Yeah, be it in your mind, but when it's done in your mind, then it's done on a physical level too. And yeah, the universe has to orchestrate the best way for it to, start showing proof in your life, and that will happen. But just because it hasn't happened in a day or two or whatever doesn't mean that it's not a reality already, because it is a reality. Once you create it in your mind, it's enough of a reality for you to really enjoy it. And think of it this way: if you're not enjoying the fact that it exists in your mind, then what makes you think you're going to enjoy it when it exists in physical reality? So, Neville's teachings, this is a testimony. I mean, I did exactly what Neville teaches. Before I went to bed at night, I would just lay in bed. Before I fell asleep at night, I would be in bed and I would just lay down, and I would think exactly what it's like to have this person in my life, and to experience this person in my life as real, and what I wanted to feel, and what I wanted to experience in such a relationship. I didn't have demands or expectations of, oh, but I deserve this, or this should happen, or how should I think. I didn't worry about that. I didn't worry about that at all, because on some level, it was already done in my mind, and I didn't even think about when is it going to manifest in real life, because I was just so enjoying having it done in my mind already. I wasn't intent on when is it going to show up. For me, it took a couple months, just a couple months, and that's because I wasn't counting time. It was already done in my mind. So when it showed up in physical reality, it just seemed like a real natural thing. Yeah, of course, I was amazed to see it as a physical reflection, and not just in my mind. But the word "just" in my mind is the wrong word, because you can feel as intensely happy and excited in your mind as you can with in the actual physical experience with a person. That's something you can train yourself to do. Anyone can do it. You can do it. You can train yourself to feel a certain way. You can train yourself to feel happy. That's it. Feelings it's a habit. We have habitual feelings that come up with certain things. If you're used to feeling kind of down when you think about relationships because you're used to not having one, or one that you really like, then you can change that habit, and you should treat it as a habit. You shouldn't treat it as, oh, but it's this big thing, and it's this big part of my life, and it has to be changed. How am I going to change this big part of my life? It's simple. If you've read Neville's work and you've wondered if it really works, or if you've read his work and you know that it works from your own personal experience, I would love to hear your stories. Please comment down in the comment section below, or send me a note in the comment section at my website. It's manifestwitharmine.com. That's manifestwitharmine.com. Again, that's manifestwitharmine.com. manifestwitharmine.com. Or in the comments below. Either way, I'd love to hear your stories, and you'd be surprised at how just one story about how these teachings, especially because today we're discussing Neville Goddard's, but telling your story just once really inspires a lot of people. You writing your story in the comments below people are going to read it and they're going to be inspired to try it, whether they've read his work before or not. And I can tell you, it feels really good to share my personal story and know that it encourages other people, and not just encourages, because encouraging is great and all, but what's even better is when they actually use that to not just be encouraged, but to actually make that change in their life. And we need to be the ones to say, this stuff does work, it's simple, and that's why the majority of people will not even try it. That's why, if law of attraction is true, then is real, then how come everybody doesn't have what they already want? Because it's so simple that most people will not try it. Most people aren't ready for it, most people are not ready for it. It's just a few of us crazies that do believe in it, and it works. So I will really be looking forward to your comments, and have a great day, week, until my next video. Thanks, bye.